Steady as she goes, windward ho!
A ship!
I'll tell you a tale of the bottomless blue,
And it's hey to the starboard heave ho!
brave sailor beware, 'cause up digging some ruin
Mysterious fathoms below.
Fathoms below, from once wayward westwards blow.
Where Triton is king and his mer people sing in mysterious fathoms below. Isn't this perfection, Grimsby? Out here on the open sea, surrounded by nothing but water.
Oh yes, it's simply delightful.
The salt on your skin and the wind in your hair and the waves as they ebb and they flow. We're miles from the shore and guess what? I don't care!
As for me, I'm about to heave ho! Tow the line!
Sing you a song of the king of the sea and it's hey to the starboard heave ho! The ruler of all of the oceans is he in mysterious fathoms below.
King of the sea? Why, that's nautical nonsense. Nothing but a superstition. The king of the ocean gets angry, and when he gets angry, beware. I'm telling you, lad, when King Triton is mad, all the waves will rock to and fro.
Hold on, good luck, as down you go! You guys hear that?
My lord, please, you've got to go back to court to honor your father's dying wish and take up his crown.
Suppose I don't want his crown.
You'd forsake his kingdom, all of his treasures?
Treasures? You mean like this? Who needs it? We drink straight out of the bottle here, don't we, boys? Or this. Not when we've got the sun and moon to light our way. Or this. No, thanks. I'd rather eat with my bare hands.
You're a prince, sire, not a common sailor.
These men are anything but common. They're free, Grimsby. They are truly free. I'd rather be a sailor than a prince any day. This is where I belong. Everything feels so real here. Strange how at home I feel here in the tide's swift flow. And when the pull is strong, I almost think I feel the sea, wild and free, calling me from fathoms below. There it is again!
We ought to head back to shore, your majesty. Indeed, we should.
Not while I'm captain! Now follow that voice to the ends of the earth if we have to!
Aye, aye, captain!
There's mermaids out there in the bottomless blue, and it's hey to the starboard heave ho! Watch out from that or you'll go to your ruin, mysterious fathoms below!
Beautiful. Hey, Ariel, Flounder! There you are. Whoa, freaky. What's the matter? Haven't you been to the surface before? Yeah, sure. Me and the other fish in my school, we come up here all the time. Is that so? Yeah, we're not scared of sharks or boats or fishermen. What's a chum bucket? Are those for real? You are afraid, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm here now, aren't I? With you. Flounder? You're blushing. It's sunburn. You get it up here. Are you flirting with me? Ew! Gross. No way. But if I was...
Hey, you'll never guess what I found today. It was floating in the wake of a giant ship.
Treasure?
I'll say. Look. Have you ever seen anything so amazing in your entire life?
Cool. What is it?
I don't know.
Speed check. Altitude check. Landing gear check. Squawk! Clear the runway. Ah! Hello, Ariel.
Scuttle! I know just who to ask. Look what we found today.
More human paravernacular, eh? Well, you've asked the right bird. I happen to be an expert on that very speciality.
Can you tell us what it's for?
Oh, this is rare, redonkulously rare, and in pristine condition.
What? What is it?
It's a dingle hopper.
A dingle hopper?
Frequently used in saloons, yes, of the beauty variety. You see, humans like to wear their hair in tails. Pony or pig or duck, it's all the same to them. With a twirl here and a primp there, and voila, a pompadorable. And all thanks to...
The dingle hopper.
I'll give you $2 sand dollars for it.
Settle, no.
I'm telling you, kid, out here on the open sea, you won't get more than a few clams, but I'm prepared to offer...
I'm not selling it. I'm saving it for my collection.
How's about a swap? I've got something stupelicious, museum quality really. A banded, bulbous, snarf flat. Second cousin to the tuba.
It makes music?
Sure thing, kid. And I ain't just blowing smoke. This thing makes music so stupelicious, so absolutely...
Music?
Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me.
The concert was today?
I completely forgot. Let's go, Flounder. Thank you, Scuttle!
Well, if you change your mind and want to sell, you call me first, you hear?
Benevolent merfolk, creatures of the deep, today marks a special anniversary. For many years ago, on this fateful day, I inherited my father's kingdom and banished the sea witch Ursula forever. All hail King Triton! And so it's time to celebrate our victory. In honor of this occasion, may I introduce our court composer, Horatio Thelonious Ignatius Crustaceus Sebastian.
Morning to y'all.
So tell us, what have you in store?
I've got a special song just for the occasion, and it's going to be performed by none other than your 7 lovely daughters. I wrote this little number for my star pupil.
And who might that be?
Your youngest, Ariel. Such a voice, that child. Notes as clear as ice, pitch as pure as water. Why, I haven't heard a sound like that since, well...
Since Her Royal Highness. May she rest in peace.
You're going to be a proud papa. You'll see. If only she'd show up to rehearsals once in a while.
Let the merriment begin.
We are the daughters of Triton, great father who loves us and named us well. Aquatarina, Vista, Athena, Adela, Lorna, and Ariel. In concert we hope to enlighten the heart of the merfolk with music swell. In her musical debut, our 7th little sister will present in grace to you. To sing the song Sebastian with her voices like a bell. It's our sister Ariel. Sister Ariel.
Not again, child. Ariel? Where in the name of Poseidon has that sister of yours gone?
Apologies, sire, but that girl, she's going to be the death of me. Swimming when she should be singing.
If I'd had that solo, this never would have happened. That girl is angling for trouble. I say, give her the hook.
Fish pun? Fish puns? Really, guys? Aren't we better than that?
Honestly, Daddy, you let Ariel get away with everything.
Now, I love all my daughters equally.
Oh, please. That answer's as canned as tuna and twice as oily. Arista's prettier than Ariel, Andrina's smarter, Alana's sweeter, Atena's older, and Adela... Well, Adela, let's face it, Daddy, you're the only male attention Adela's ever gonna get. Hey, what do you have that Ariel doesn't? Naked ambition and a willingness to kill.
All right, that's enough. One son, Sebastian. Was that too much to hope for?
Please, sire, don't go pointing your pappy's trident at me.
Sorry, Sebastian.
You might go whipping up a hurricane by mistake.
Look what the catfish dragged in.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Ariel, young lady,
I just forgot, that's all.
as a result of your careless behavior,
Careless and reckless behavior!
the entire celebration was
Ruined! Completely destroyed! This concert was going to be the pinnacle of my distinguished career.
Sebastian.
And now, thanks to you, I'm the laughingstock of the whole kingdom!
Keep mine! Ariel, please, you've been given such a gift.
I know, my mother's voice.
It's a wondrous talent, one that demands stewardship and care. So please, Ariel, for the sake of her memory.
I will, I promise.
It wasn't even Ariel's fault. That know-it-all Seagull just started going on and on.
Seagull! Seagull? You went up to the surface again?
Nothing happened.
You could have been seen by one of those barbarians. One of those humans.
They're not barbarians.
They're dangerous. Traps and harpoons. Like it or not, Ariel, you're my youngest. My baby, so I worry about you the most.
I'm old enough to look after myself.
As long as you live under my roof, you'll obey my rules.
If you listen to me for once,
That's the last time you're ever swimming to the surface, understood?
You're so unfair.
Ugh. Heaven help me. She's headstrong, willful, stubborn as a barnacle.
Teenagers, give them an inch, they swim all over you.
I can govern a kingdom, but I can't control my own daughter. I was too harsh. She'll learn to fear me. I don't want that, Sebastian. She needs her mother, and so do I. If only she were here, she'd know just what to say. She'd firmly and yet gently help the girl to find her way. She'd know what to forbid and what we must allow. She'd have the strength and patience that I lack somehow. Oh, what I would do to have her back right.
Now, sire, it's difficult, sure, but you gotta toughen up, not melt down. For Ariel's sake. That child needs constant supervision. Someone to watch over her, keep her out of trouble.
That's not a bad idea. Someone to safeguard her every move,
For every dog
her
pound,
every side
for
stroke.
every dive.
And you're just the crowd to do it.
What?
You heard me. From now on, Ariel is your responsibility.
Mine, but sire, she's a clever mermaid. I'm just a crustacean. Surely you want to pick somebody higher on the evolutionary scale.
Of the brine. Declaring a national holiday.
It's the day my brother Triton got greedy, that's all. The day he stole my half of the kingdom.
To think your very own flesh and blood. And he double-crossed you. Casting you into shame, a life of shame and unceasing solitude.
Into the shadowy depths
All
of
right. All right. Don't blow your fuses, girls. It should have been mine. All mine. When I was a kid, a squirmy little squid, I was number 7, born of 7 little girls, 7 little pearls, pretty as could be, perfect to a T, all except for me, ugly as a slug, hideous to hug. Daddy found me loathsome and disgusting, I could tell. They all got adored, I just got ignored, plus to ease his guilt a magic shell. Used to belong to my father Poseidon, full of lethal hexes and spells, my little sea snakes, the perfect gift for a spurned, dangerously unstable child. Most of all, Daddy loved one sister, so feminine, so fresh, so fine. I would watch as he hugged and kissed her, and I hated her guts from the bottom of mine. Daddy's little angel, Daddy's little sweet, such a little frilly femme. She was seaweed and spice and everything nice, and I dreamed and I schemed how to put her on ice. Daddy's little angel, how could I compete with a girl so heaven sent? Just one spell from the shell and back to heaven she went. Next, what did I do? Daughter number 2, flung her in a whirlpool where I left her spinning round. Daughters 3 and 4, washed up on the shore. Sadly, 5 and 6 were never found. And it didn't make my father love me, but it didn't bring me down, oh no. It was sad though when Dad caught that rare and very lethal flu. With no sisters in the lineup of me, I inherited the whole dang show. Was it fun? Oh, a ton. So much fun, I forgot that my dad also had an additional tot. Yes, a son, still age 1. I figured, so what? Till that snot-nosed little baby grew. And grew, and grew. He grew into you know who. Triton, a male heir. The day he came of age, he stole everything from me. Every ocean, every lake, every pond, every puddle. And so, my dear Flotsam and Jetsam, I think it's time we took revenge. Revenge on what he loves most. For now he has a child, sweet but rather wild, and she has him wrapped around her flimsy little fin. She will be our in. She'll be what we use. Fate he can't refuse. There's no way we'll lose. Daddy's little angel. Daddy's little prize. Daddy's little priceless gem. So sassy, so smart. The key to his heart. Ruin her as it were, it'll rip him apart. Daddy's little princess, she's the one to get. Now just take it from a pro. Just get Daddy's little angel. Trust me, ladies, I know. Daddy's little angel. Yes, indeed, I know. Trust me, ladies, I
He doesn't understand me. He doesn't even try. I've never felt at home here.
Home is where your family is, isn't it?
What if home isn't the place where you were born? What if it's a place you have to discover for yourself?
Well, I'd miss you if you were gone.
You would?
Not in a dopey way. Not in a crazy, hopeless, I'm so in love and she doesn't even know I'm alive kind of way. Not like that at all. I gotta go.
You're very sweet, Flounder. Daddy's never even met a human, and yet he thinks the worst of them. I just don't understand how a world that makes such beautiful things could be so bad. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call 'em? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? And what would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? That young land, they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that.
Tell me, child, you got trouble on the mind?
Sebastian!
What is all this?
You know, just a few knickknacks I've collected, that's all.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If your father knew about
Oh,
this place,
please, you won't
he'd...
tell him, will you? He'd never understand.
Listen to me, Ariel. For my sake as well as your own. It's time you kept your mind on your music. From now on, you'll have voice lessons every day. And perhaps you could take up an instrument. Something ladylike. The harp, maybe.
A ship?
Why, sure, a nice harp made out of driftwood and decorated with mother of pearl. Ariel? Hello? Someone's going to nail that girl's fins to the floor. Ariel!
I don't need to be king. I swore an oath to your father on his deathbed that I'd turn you from an errant roustabout into a proper royal, so you're worthy to fill his shoes.
Yeah, well, now you're making me queasy.
And that's not all. I'd promised I'd have you married by your next birthday.
Married?
Our kingdom needs a queen.
Did you ever try to take a princess sailing? It's a joke. Their crinolines get caught in the rigging, and most of them can't even swim.
Swim, sire? Is that a prerequisite?
Why, sure, if we go sailing. Where am I gonna find her, Grim? A girl who's as alive and as carefree as the sea itself. Where?
Well, what do you know?
Shh! Scuttle, be quiet. They'll hear you.
Oh, I gotcha. We're being intrepidatious.
It's too much to ask for, isn't it? A girl out there who's a match for a guy like me?
Perhaps you're not looking hard enough.
I've never seen a human this close before.
Me neither.
I thought you were an expert.
On their stuff, sure, but oh gods, the sight of them, horrible. That square jaw, those broad shoulders, and 2 eyeballs of the same color. No variety.
I don't know. I think he's handsome.
You do?
Trust me, Grimsby, when I come across the girl of my dreams, it'll hit me like lightning.
Hurricane's coming! King Troy must be angry indeed. Batten the hatches and everyone below deck, and quickly!
Whoa, that mysterious is going haywire! Scuttle, watch out! Ariel!
Eric, take the wheel!
Oh, good heavens! Don't worry, Grimsby. I'll get you home safely.
Head on the board!
Prince Eric!
Was I too late?
It's hard to say. I can't make out a heartbeat.
Oh, Scuttle, look! He's breathing! Oh, just look at him. He's so beautiful. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run? If we could stay all day in the sun, wandering free, just you and me, part of your world. Oh.
Ahoy, somebody, anybody!
On your way, kid. We're being divulged.
Get away, you filthy bird! Prince Eric. Oh, Eric, you just adore making my pulse race, don't you? A girl rescued me. She pulled me straight out of the surf, and she was singing. There, you took a terrible tumble, my dear boy. Oh, that voice. I can't get it out of my head. Oh, it's the sound of the sea, that's all. No! I'll prove it to you. I'll find her, and I'll thank her for saving my life. There, you best come with me. A night of sleep, and we'll be as good as new. Please, you have to believe me. You've heard too many talk tales, my boy. No! She was real. Yes, she was. As real as a siren. As real as a mermaid on the rocks.
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your world.
Working my last nerve. Acting like a big fish in a small pond. Swimming upstream when everybody else is swimming down.
If you ask me, it's because she's a Pisces.
No question about it. She sure is acting fishy lately.
She's dizzy and she's dreamy.
Her head's up in the foam. Her eyes have gone all gleamy. It's like there's no one home. She floats away the days, moping on the coastal shelf. You ask her where she's going. She giggles like a fool. She barely keeps a tower down at the tidal pool. It's more than just a phase. Face it, she's just not herself. Is she ill
Or insane.
Is it water on the brain. What has got her bothered so? It's the bends. It's the flu. Gosh, I wish we had a clue. Oh wait, oh dear, good grief. It's clear she's in love. She's in love. Pounding heart, hanging love. Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shoes. She's in love. She's in love. Sailor night, what a love. Got to be, she's in love. Hey, Flounder, do you notice anything weird about you know who?
You mean Ariel? I'll say. She acts like she don't see me. She doesn't even speak. She treats me like sashimi left over from last week. You see her late at night, tossed in her ocean bed.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
She's moody as a snapper, oblivious as rocks. You swim right up and tap her, she lays there like a lox. The surest dog she fight, something's made her lose her head.
She has lost her head.
And she sighs and she flutes, and she's humming little tunes.
Even has a sort of glow.
What on earth could it be?
Any hammerhead can see that sigh, that glow.
Oh no, she's in love.
She's friends who never fail.
She's in love.
Oh, heart beneath her skin.
See her hips, how they swish.
Well, oh, well, oh, well, don't you wonder who's the lucky seafood dish?
She's in love.
She's found a deep sea hook.
She's in love.
And now she's as good as
See
some.
her blush.
See her breathe. Got to be love, she's in.
Ariel and someone swimming in the sea. Kissing.
She's full of blush pinker.
It's clear as each jewel.
She's got hook, line, and sinker. Crushed out, wrenched on, worked up, far gone.
Knocked down,
Hard hit,
in deep.
that's it. She's in love. She's in love.
She's in love.
She's in love. She's in love.
Plain to see, no mistake.
No mistake.
Look at those moonbeams in
Look at
her
those
way.
moonbeams.
Obvious what they must be symptoms of. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Yeah.
Ariel! Oh, Ariel! That sister of yours is slippery as an eel. Where's she gone off to now? I gotta find her before her daddy goes looking.
Good luck. She's in La La Land. That girl has fallen head over tails in love.
In love? Ariel?
So tell us, Flounder, who's the lucky merman?
Gee, I don't know. I didn't even know it was love until the second chorus.
But you know her better than anybody.
You follow her everywhere.
Not anymore. Not since she started chasing after humans.
Humans. I hope and pray he didn't just say humans.
Uh-oh.
And this new lover of hers, don't tell me.
Then don't ask me.
He's one of them?
A real human? The two-legged kind? Daddy's gonna be ripped. Dating outside her species? Thanks, Flounder. You're a regular angelfish.
Water all around you, child, and you still got to play with fire.
Where did she go? Where can she be? When will she come again? Calling to me, calling to me, calling to me. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the shimmer of the wind upon the water. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the glimmer of the sunlight on the sea. Somewhere there's a girl who's like a swell of endless music. Somewhere she is singing and her is meant for me. And her voice, it's sweet as angels sighing. And her voice, it's warm as summer sky. And that sound, it haunts my dreams and spins me round until it seems I'm flying. Her voice.
With all due respect, sire, you've been scouring the sea for weeks. And to what end?
I vowed to find her, and I will.
I have a better idea. On the eve of your 21st birthday, we'll host a concert, a marvelous ball. We'll invite countless young eligible ladies from far and wide.
I knew it.
To sing for you.
What?
A contest. What better way to find your mysterious voice? And we'll have you married on sunset of that very day, just as your father decreed.
Yes! That's how we'll find her.
Indeed we shall. You have my word.
She's out there somewhere. I just know. I can sense her laughter in the ripple of the wind against the shoreline. I can see her smiling in the moonlight as it settles on the sand. I can feel her waiting just beyond the pale horizon, singing out a melody too lovely to withstand. And her voice, it's there as dusk is falling. And her voice, it's there as dawn steals by. Pure and bright, it's always near, all day, all night, and still I hear it calling. Her voice. Strange as a dream, real as the sea. If you can hear me now, come set me free. Come set me free.
Child, there you are. A human. You fell in love with a human.
I didn't choose it. It just happened.
Oh, child.
I thought maybe you'd be happy for me.
Happy for you? Happy because you're gone plumb crazy now. You gotta get your head out of the clouds and back in the water where it belongs.
But I don't belong here. I never did, no matter how hard I try. If only I could be up there instead, walking on the same ground he is and breathing the same air.
Down here is your home. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
You're wrong, I swear.
Believe me, child, it's true. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. You just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we devoting full time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy, as all through the waves they roll.
The fish on the land ain't happy, they're sad 'cause they in the bowl. The fish in the bowl is lucky, they have far worse than fate. When the boss get hungry,
The two gonna be on the plate, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea we off the hook. We got no troubles, life is in bubbles under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweet here, we got the beat here naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, they get the urge and start to play. They got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. The newt play the flute, the cop play the hop, the place play the bass and they sound the soft, the bass play the brass, the drum play the drum, the fluke is the duke of soul. The ray he can play the links on the strings, the trout rocking out the flatfish, he sings the skunk and the spat, they know where it's at, and oh that blowfish blow!
A ship!
Under the sea. When the sardines begin to begging, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got the hot crustacean band. Each little clever, no hot to jam ya under the sea. Each little slug ya caught in the rug ya under the sea. Each little snare you know how to well ya. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck ya down in the muck under the sea. Under the sea, when the sardines begin to begging, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got the hot crustacean band. Each little clam you know how to jam you under the sea. Each little slug you cut in the rug you under the sea. We got a hot crustacean band here under the sea. Each little snail, you know how to will you. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here, down in the muck here, under the sea, child. That's what I'm talking about. Ariel, hello.
Where is she, Sebastian? Where?
You just miss her. She slipped away.
To think she'd betray her family this way. Turn her back on her own kind.
She can't help it, sire.
I taught her myself, and now she makes a mockery of everything we hold dear. Where is she hiding?
If I only knew.
She keeps secrets from me, Sebastian, not you. I'll wager you know where she's hiding. Now take me to her.
Him once. He held it in his own two hands.
Ariel? Ariel, tell the truth. Did you save a human from drowning?
Who told? Which one of you?
I'm sorry, Ariel. I'm nothing but a guppy. A lousy guppy. You don't even make this effort to fit in.
You get every single solo, and it's not fair.
That's enough! Leave us alone! You too, Sebastian.
So did you?
I had to rescue the prince.
You had to?
Without me, he would have perished.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
I can't hate him because he's different. Perhaps you can, but it's just not me.
Different? They catch us with their hooks, spear us with their blades.
They're not all like that.
Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
We don't know that for certain.
Can there be any doubt? She slips out one morning for an innocent swim and never returns.
We can't prove that.
I
You
know
can't
it's in
prove
my
anything.
heart. And that's enough. Murderers, all of them.
You can't prove anything you're saying.
I won't have you building a shrine to me. Worshipping the rubbish. The debris that sullies our waters.
Don't.
The totems of their decadence.
Stop, please.
Never again, Ariel. Never again.
Ariel.
He ruined all my things. My human stuff. If he really and truly loved me, then he'd never.
Oh, child, it's because he loves you.
Well, he sure has a funny way of showing it. He can break every single thing I own, but he can't break me.
Yeah, well, you might just break his heart.
And you, some friend you turned out to be, bringing him here to my secret place?
For your own good, child. Pray that you wake up from this madness soon. You're swimming in some dangerous waters.
If only he could look, if only he could see, could love me as I am instead of how he wished I'd be.
He doesn't really care, he doesn't want to know. I hate him, yes, I hate him, God, I hate him so.
And oh, what I would give if only I could go.
Poor child. Poor, sweet child. She's got a very serious problem, hasn't she?
If only
There was something.
we could do.
Who are you two?
Sweet child.
Poor child,
So tragic.
so misunderstood.
Dear child.
Sad child,
Life's looking
shall we say?
not good.
No.
Who will ease her woes and worry?
Who will help her get her man? Sweet child, perhaps the sea witch can.
You can't possibly mean Aunt Ursula.
She knows your dream.
Father says her magic is evil.
She'll grant your
Please, I have to go.
Past a chance.
tiny spell.
What they have lost.
No one will tell.
I don't
It's
care.
your affair, sweet child.
Dear
Poor
child.
child,
Poor child.
we'll bring you to her lair right now. Then in half a sec,
Your prince and you are reconciled.
together.
Forever.
Take me to her.
Sweet child.
Hello? It's me. Ariel? Ursula? Ariel?
Oh, mistress of the deep, you visitor.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, come on. You mustn't get cold, Finn.
Don't be shy, Ariel, darling. It's me, your Aunt Ursula.
I shouldn't be here.
Nonsense, we're family.
I shouldn't be here.
I know what your father thinks of me, but he says the same thing of humans. And we both know that's not true, don't we?
Then why did he banish you?
The ocean wasn't big enough for the both of us. And now he's driven you away too.
He doesn't understand
But
me.
I do, Dumpling. We're so very alike, you and I. Gals with ambition. Nothing scares a man more, does it? Now tell dear old Auntie everything.
Well, I'm in love with someone, a human.
Yes, that prince fellow. He's quite a catch. Well, the answer is simple. You've got to become a human yourself.
Can you help me?
Help you? My dear sweet child, it's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light and made a switch. True? Yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl. Do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, it's sad, but true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, spells, Ursula, please. And I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake them across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint to those poor, unfortunate souls. Here's my best offer, babykins. I know a spell that will turn you human for 3 days. Now it's got a procedural clause, sort of a squid pro quo. Before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you've got to get dear old Princey to kiss you. If you do, you'll stay human forever.
And if I don't?
Nothing drastic, darling, I'm sure. Look, small print! Your soul is mine forever, and you're doomed to spend eternity in my watery, hell-soaked lair. Lawyers, don't you just love them? Of course, there is one more thing. My fee.
But I don't have anything.
I'm not asking for much. Only your voice.
My voice?
Don't worry, I have the perfect place for it. Your grandfather may have given his magic trident to your father, but this was his gift pour moi.
Your magic shell.
You've heard of it?
Father says it's the source of your witchcraft.
Nonsense, darling.
He says you die without it.
Die? Oh, please, it's a bubble. A vessel for your voice. Trust me, darling, your vibrato, your legato, even your belt. They'll all be safe and sound in here.
But if I give up my voice, how could I ever...
You'll have your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the power of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. After all, dear, what is idle pratter for? Come on. They're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. But they dotingly fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets the man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath. Go ahead, sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now I've got a girl. The boss is on a roll. You poor unfortunate Cupcake?
If I become human, I'll never see my family again. My sisters, even my
Do
father.
you want Princey Pooh or not? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes! Yes! I'll do it. Where do I sign?
Beluga, Sevruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Larynxis, glossitis, admax, laryngitis, a voce de me. Now sing! Sing your voice over to me. Keep singing. Swim for your life, human child.
Alright, so first things first, before we begin, can you just give us a brief overview of The Little Mermaid, the musical?
Yeah, so if anyone has ever seen the Disney version of Little Mermaid, it's the same plot and we have a lot of the same music. We just have a couple other songs that the Broadway version added in, but it really is a live stage version of that movie.
Alright, so what character do you act as in The Little Mermaid?
I am honored to be able to play Ariel, and I am double cast with my twin sister. I play Ariel, who's the main character.
Okay, what can you tell us about them? Like, describe their personality.
Ariel is a strong woman. She's independent, she's determined. Her whole life she's been told that under the sea is everything she should want and she should expect just to live under the sea like all the other mermaids. But as soon as she sees something she wants, even though her family doesn't agree with her, she goes after it. She goes after it and makes a decision to choose what she wants her life to be, and I love that about her. Well, Ariel is extremely kind and she really, really cares deeply about everything that she goes through. So she really has this conflict in the beginning of the show because she wants to pursue her dreams and do something bigger, but she also loves her family. So by the time she kind of has to make the decision, it's been a long time of her, dealing with that conflict and able to make her decision.
Do you enjoy playing that character, and if so, why?
I love it, so fun. I mean, ever since I was a little girl, I always connect with Ariel just based on the fact that we are both redheads. But I mean, I've loved that movie for so long, I've loved the music, and I've been able to fall in love with it in so many more ways by being able to act in it. I absolutely love acting as Ariel. I think she's kind to everyone. She shows compassion to everyone around her in her life. She cares about her family, but she also cares about herself and her dreams and her own needs. And I think that that's something that I can use in my own life, and so she really inspires me.
So what is the environment you find whenever you act in a musical?
It's so fun. Everyone is so supportive. I mean, when people are singing songs, we're backstage and in rehearsals, we're helping each other out with the songs and giving each other pointers and encouraging each other. And a lot of times I'm a really bad dancer, so a lot of times people go up to me and they'll help me with the dance move I can't really figure out because it takes me a while longer, but everyone just wants to see each other succeed, and it's the best environment ever. The bond that is created between cast members is truly completely unique. I mean, you can get different kinds of communities in sports groups and just friend groups, but being in a musical and putting that on with people, it really does create really unique bonds that are amazing. So it's been a great environment, and the drama club here is a really wonderful environment.
All right, and finally, what is your favorite thing about the musical?
I think really my favorite thing is just the process of putting the whole show on. I mean, obviously the shows are the huge goal and the big thing that is the anticipation is leading up to, but really, I mean, the inside jokes the cast members will create with each other, and just being able to really enrich your part and learning the emotion and learning the lines and the music, just enjoying that process is my favorite part.
So, what is your favorite thing about the musical?
My favorite thing about this musical is that I get to act as Ariel, because I feel like I've been acting as Ariel since I was a child. I used to dance around my living room singing Part of Her World, wearing like princess costumes, and now I'm on stage in a real life like princess costume, and I just feel like that 5-year-old in me is just so happy that I get to show this to my school and like get to memorize her lines and memorize her songs and become this character, and it's just been so fantastic.
What character do you act as in the musical?
Triton.
Okay. What can you tell us about them?
King Triton, he's a father of several young girls, ready to explore the world. But one specifically has questions about the world. Obviously, she should not question about the world, and she should obey my rules, but obviously she does not. So I get very angry, and sometimes I get very depressed as well. So I take my anger out on all of her special things, all of her belongings.
Okay, what do you think, Jacob?
He's ripped.
Do you guys enjoy acting as this character, and if so, why?
Yes, I do, because King Triton is shredded. I am not, but I get to act shredded. Yeah, I'd say he has a lot of emotional aspects that I enjoy acting out. Sadness is one of my very unique skills. I'm very good at being sad, but I can also be angry, like an angry sad. So I really enjoy displaying those emotions and destroying things.
Okay, what is the environment that you find in the drama club for the musical?
Oh, it's very calming, but I kind of can't focus on it when I'm acting being so bulked, shredded, and just completely ripped in general. Sometimes it feels like I'm actually King Triton, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say everybody's quite friendly. There's some good critics out there that help me out sometimes. Sometimes I go a little overboard with the anger. I've just about broke my ankle a few times, but that's okay. But overall, the experience and the friendliness I feel here is just overwhelming. It's so wonderful.
What is your favorite thing about the musical?
Oh, it's gotta be hands down Triton. I mean, seriously, it's so, like, mind-freaking that he has abs as perfect as someone like Hugh Jackman. I mean, absolute perfection.
Yeah, I've got to totally agree with you there, Jacob. But I also have to say that the environment here in Drama PHS is just amazing. Everybody's so kind and friendly, and we have some great critics out there helping me out with my anger. I'm displaying a little too much anger on stage. I've frightened a few of them sometimes, but you know, I have anger management courses for that. But another thing I have to say, it's got to be the music. The music is just so beautiful. I have to say, all of Triton's music is about how sad he is and how his wife died. Those humans killed him, and now his daughter's leaving him for the land above. It's just too much. It really just affects you as a person, as an actor. It's just too much. Thank you, Shredded Triton.
All right, so first question is, what character do you act as in the musical?
Grimsby.
All right, what can you tell us about them? Like, describe their personality.
Grimsby's more, he's tries to be serious, but he's actually kind of a joke.
Yeah.
Like,
it's an old cranky man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, not super cranky, but like, I don't know, he just acts so serious, but like, and then they make fun of him all the time.
All right. Anything unique about this character? Something that just kind of stands out?
He tries to take charge, but he's really bad at it.
Yeah, nobody listens to him. He is mainly there just to explain the predicaments that like that the prince is in. Cause we're just like, oh, he's gotta get married. Oh, his dad died. Oh, we have a contest.
The king? Whoa.
Yeah. So our character doesn't get super well developed because we don't have it's just like
sort of a bit part.
Exposition.
Do you enjoy acting as this character, and if so, why?
I'd say so, because it's too close to my personality for me to not like it.
I kind of enjoy the fun tidbits, and it's not exactly my personality, but like I'm trying hard to get into character sometimes.
All right. So what is this environment that you feel like whenever you're acting a musical?
I try to make it serious, but it doesn't work out too well. Maybe it's just because we're practicing and it's not like everyone's not serious about it.
I have a really hard time with the accent.
I make it up as I go.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's one way, and sometimes
yeah. Sometimes it's another.
But by the end of the day, you got it.
What is the environment you get out of this musical?
It tries to be serious, but at least during practice, it's kind of not.
I really like acting. I actually quit football to be in these and started participating in drama more because I just like the community a lot better than football. I fit in a lot more here, and I have a lot of friends, and we all have a great time laughing and joking, and it's really, really just relaxing.
Yeah, and I just wanted to put myself out there for once and do something, because I've never done anything like this.
All right. So just one final question: what is your favorite thing about the musical?
Not the singing.
Well, I'm not in choir, but like I feel like I am developing my voice a bit more. So as far as the musical part of that, I enjoy because our character doesn't sing that much. Like it has like 15 measures in the whole play.
Pretty much.
So I think it's a really good part because we have a substantial part, but we're not super big on singers, which is good for me because I'm still working on developing my voice and fine tuning it. So, it's a really good practice.
Yeah, and it's fun to be a silly character where all you have to do is act while everyone else has to sing and be dramatic in things, and you're just sitting there being funny.
Alright, so first things first, what character do you act as in the musical?
I play Prince Eric.
Okay, what can you tell us about them? Like, I don't know, describe their personality.
Prince Eric's personality is, it's kind of hard to describe because he's kind of this princely character, but he has this affinity for the sea and doesn't really want to fall in love until Ariel rescues him. And so it's kind of for him, it's a story of growing up and finding himself and wanting to be king, which he's never really wanted before.
All right, so do you enjoy acting as this character, and if so, why?
I do enjoy acting as Prince Eric, and a lot of that is because I too have a fascination with the sea. I find it incredibly alluring, and it's just this really cool thing to play a character that's really similar to you, because you don't have to act a whole lot. It makes your job easier. And it's just really fun to, throughout the rehearsal and production process of watching the character grow throughout the course of the 2-hour show, every rehearsal.
All right, so what is the environment that you get whenever you act in this musical?
At Bowling High, the environment here is really laid back and relaxed. Everyone supports each other. We're always a team, first and foremost. It's never like leads are their own special thing, but everybody comes together to create a really fun show.
What is your favorite thing about the musical?
Ooh, I think my favorite thing about the musical is Shay as Chef Louis. He's doing a great job, and he makes me laugh every single time.
First question is, what character do you act as in the musical?
I play Ursula.
Okay, what can you tell us about them? Describe their personality.
Ursula is, well, she's the villain, so she's very mean, but she's definitely ambitious. She wants what she wants, and she will take it by any means necessary. She's more sarcastic than I expected. I definitely, from the movie, I expected her to be a little bit sarcastic and a little bit witty, but the musical version of her is very funny and very, very playful.
Alright, so do you enjoy acting as Ursula, and if so, why?
I love playing Ursula. I love playing villains because I get to step out of kind of my normal self and become this very dark and fun character, and you can play them in so many different ways, and you can play around with their motives. And Ursula especially has so many different motives and so many different issues going on and so many internal problems, and it's so fun to get to explore them and put them on stage.
Okay, so what is the environment you get whenever you act in the musical?
Whenever I act, I feel like I kind of step on stage and I'm not Sawyer anymore, I am my character. So I'm Ursula, or I'm a witch, or I'm something else, and I love getting to shed my skin and step into a new one, and I feel like everybody I act with does the same thing, so it's really fun to get to interact with new people in a new world.
Alright, so the final question is, what is your favorite thing about the musical?
My favorite thing about Little Mermaid is the music for sure, but I think off stage I've had so many opportunities to help out making the set and making the costumes and bringing the entire show to life, and it's an opportunity I haven't gotten in this way before, and I think I love everything I've learned from everybody in the cast so far.
What character do you act as in the musical?
Chef Louis.
Chef Louis.
Chef Louis.
Chef Louis.
Oui.
Can you tell us about them? Describe their personality?
He is the Frenchman. He speaks Français, monsieur.
Comprendre baguette.
Yes, he loves les poissons. He's very obsessive for the fish and very French.
Very eccentric. They have a really, really weird obsession with fish.
Oui.
Do you enjoy acting as that character? And if so, why?
Oui. I do, because I get to be a crazy Frenchman, which is not normal for an American. And my accent is terrible, but it is okay.
It's good to be able to mock the French and then have that be what we're supposed to do. I enjoy it a lot.
So you guys do enjoy your characters?
Oui.
Oui.
What is difficult about your character? To persona?
The accent.
Having to be French, it hurts my heart.
Yes.
What environment? What is the environment you get out of the musical?
It is. Oh, I'm gonna stop. It's a very good environment. I enjoy it. You get to hang out with your friends. You get to act in a play that's very fun. You get to be an insulting character if you want to be, or you can be a normal character if you want to be as well, if you audition for the part.
Yeah. I'll switch into it now. Ce sera très bien. It's magnifique. Yes. It's the atmosphere. It's so good. And there are poissons.
Yes.
Yes.
There are fish.
Yes. That is good.
What is your favorite thing about the musical?
Personally, I just kind of hang out with my friends and, I don't know, enjoying acting, I guess.
It's just a jolly old time.
Because we get to be French! Oh, oui, oui!
Which would you rather be? King of the sea or father to your little girl? Finally, the ocean belongs to me. And now you poor unfortunate soul, time's up, you're through. Now the power of Poseidon has been once again made whole. All the magic of the trident and the shell in my control. And now dark shall reign forever over ocean, sea, and shoal. Now see for yourself how banishment feels. You poor, unfortunate soul! Look out! You've got the shell! Well, look who has my black magic now.
My voice! The spell is broken!
Give me back my shell!
If it breaks, you die.
You believe that after all the lies he's told you?
Lies? What lies?
You told her the world above was hideous. And what was it instead?
Beautiful. Beautiful beyond compare.
He'd say anything to turn you from the prince and his kind. Why, he's shameless. He'd even say they murdered your mother.
Wait a minute. If humans didn't kill her, then who did?
It was you, wasn't it? All along I've been cursing them, but it was you!
Who? Moi? Why, I wouldn't hurt a minnow.
Liar!
Ariel, no! Please!
Father!
Ariel!
Not this place. The only place I've ever truly called my home.
I'm the one who's at fault here. Cursing humans when all along...
There's goodness in people. I know, I've seen it.
Even when I couldn't. I'm proud of you, Ariel. And your mother would have been too. Somehow, in a blink of an eye, when my back was turned, you grew up. You love him very much, don't you?
It's what she wants, Your Majesty. More than anything. Please.
You belong to his world now. Look, Sire. Ariel!
Eric!
Can it be? It's been your voice all along, hasn't it?
Yes.
Who are you?
This is my father.
I'm King Triton. Astonishing, I must say. Why, it defies plausibility. Your Majesty, at last I've found someone who makes me eager to seize the future and to claim my birthright as king. But if I slip out to sea sometimes, I don't think she'll mind. Because she'll be right there next to me, keeping us both on course. With your permission, sire, I'd like to make her my wife. My permission. Ariel can speak for herself.
Yes, Eric! 1,000 times yes!
This can't be happening. No, grog after bedtime, a bad idea.
You're the young man's father?
Oh heavens, no. His Majesty's long dead. I'm his guardian, nothing more.
Well, I'll wager his father would be very pleased with the both of you.
Why, thank you. He's my one shining achievement. A bright light in a dark world.
Well, congratulations to us both, my friend.
And to you. Yes, and to you.
Only she could stay and never say goodbye. If only I could make time stop. Believe me, I could try. But fathers have to learn, then daughters have to grow. And if you truly love them, you must let them go.
And oh, I love you so. If only you could know.
Tall tales and superstitions, eh, Grim?
So that's truly the king of the sea. And she's his daughter.
Why, does that upset you?
Well, heavens no. I'm just relieved she's royalty.
And now at last, love has surpassed each tribulation. Mermaid and man finally can join and be one. Now they can smile, walking the aisle, here at their wedding celebration. Sailing forward,
Standing steady, starting life completely ready.
now they can be who they're meant